Ladies and gentlemen.
2-2, and instead you guys are at a 3-1 hole. Is there something to be said for the pace this team plays at? You guys were a team that was pretty methodical throughout the regular season. That when you guys enjoy these comeback victories, that you're making play after play after play, where you guys just make the right reads and you're playing at your pace. Is there, because of the thought process of if we turn it over, that they run at the pace they do, that just the rotations that they make with their passes and stuff like that they force you guys into, that just the level of decision making with the pace they play at that makes them more difficult to play against than maybe other teams?
I mean, I know this is a copycat league, but a lot of teams have different identities. So obviously their identities, playing fast, make or miss, run the floor, and we just gotta follow our game plan discipline. And we weren't disciplined tonight. I wasn't disciplined tonight. We just gotta be smarter. I gotta be smarter. It's really that black and white.
We all gotta be better. We all gotta be better for him, with him. We gotta be better as a team. So it's unfortunate we all, couldn't find a way to win tonight, but we found a way in all the other series to do it.
They outplayed us, out-rebounded us, got more than 50-50 balls, wanted a little more.
Did they do anything different to you to keep the scoring up?
Yeah, it seemed like they went back to how they was playing game 1 and 2, just in the gap, super heavy. No matter what, my guys was making shots, they still was in the gap. So, yeah.
More difficult than the first 2 games when you played?
No, not really. Just same thing, just in the gaps. Not bad, Lenny. Very good.
How do you guys bounce back now? You guys, 4 games in. What do you think about going back to OKC?
I feel good, man. Just try to get one and come back home.
And just the turnovers that they create, just what are you kind of seeing from that respect that made it harder to take care of the ball tonight than versus game 3?
You just can't play with the ball around them. Like, everybody on the team is handsy. Just can't play with it. Gotta, like Coach said, gotta pick one way and go, and then once they show you the heavy gap, get off of it.
How about what Nikhil and Dante gave you?
It was balling. It was balling. Hopefully, they carry that over to the next game. We'll be all right.
What's up? Welcome to GHET-TO Sports, sports talk with street flavor. Now, it's amazing. In the NBA and National Hockey League, both leagues, all the series are 3-1, 3-1, 3-1, 3-1. Can these teams that's down force a Game 7? That's the question. Can they force a Game 7? Because they must win the next 3 to have any hope. Or just win the next 1 to start to have hope. The Knicks took an L. They down 3-1. Minnesota, they took an L. They down 3-1. The Stars are down 3-1 in hockey. All right? Carolina is down 3-1 against the defending champs, the Florida Panthers. So, which team that's down 3-1 can make a run right now? It's going to be hard for either team in either league to do anything. But the Knicks, everyone said they should be 2-2. They should have never lost game 1, but they did. They lost that. They lost home court advantage at that. Now they got to battle back. They must win at home. And they are 3-5 in the playoffs at home. They don't have a winning record. They must bounce back. And if they do bounce back, they'll be 500 at home going into, if they do make it, to the finals. But we must see what happens. They cannot get down by 20 again. Like I said, they had to dictate the pace of the game, and they haven't with the Pacers right now. So we must see if the Knicks can do this. And everyone said, oh, if they don't make it, there's going to be some changes in the offseason. Their coach need to go. Y'all so-called experts were saying that the Knicks wasn't going to even get out of the second round, and they got to the conference finals. That's why everybody went crazy in New York, because y'all said it wasn't going to happen, because it didn't happen in 25 years. So, give these guys a break. But I think there should be maybe 1 or 2 changes. They need a scorer. They need someone. Cat and Bronson, they're great. And they supporting cast is great. But they need a scorer. Somebody that can score at will. And the teams are threatened by. Bronson is a closer. Cat is that surprise. Then you got everyone that's defending the wings. But you need a scorer. But hopefully we'll see what happens. Minnesota, you got a big task. You got to play at OKC. And we must see what happens. Can y'all muster up the energy to take on OKC at home? Because when they're at home, they are dangerous. And can y'all do that right now? SGA is going to come out with a vengeance. His boys is going to come out ready to fight. So we must see if y'all going to bounce back. Because if y'all don't, y'all be home. And y'all made some wholesale changes on the off season, and y'all back in the conference finals. Y'all was in the conference finals last year. Y'all back this year. So the nucleus of your team has been there. You went there with Cat last year. Now you're there with Randall this year. What can get y'all over the top? Ant only has 16 points. He said he must shoot more. We will see what happens if he can shoot more. But everyone's trying to blame him for everything. Yeah, if you're the face of your team, you're the main man, it's going to come down to you. But everyone else has to step their game up also. It's a team sport. Remember, they always try to compare him to Jordan. Jordan did not win anything by himself until he got a team around him and they start playing as one. When the coach told Jordan he has to pass the ball, that's when Chicago started winning. Because it became a team. Because he was that threat, he was that scorer, but he was able to pass, and everyone knew when Jordan passed the ball, you must make that shot. It was no doubt about it. You had to make that shot, regardless. And that's what both Minnesota and the Knicks need. Somebody's gonna make that shot regardless. You have your 2 guys. You have Ant, you have Bronson, okay? You have Cat, you have Randall, okay? And you have the supporting cast. But I think they both need that threat. Somebody that can pull up and score 25 to 30 points a night along with their big guy. And that's what everyone needs, basically, in the NBA. You know, somebody that can help you out when you need the help. And that's what's going on right now with Minnesota. I'm not with Minnesota, with the Pacers. Okay? Their big guy, he's doing what he has to do. Halliburton, he had a triple-double, no turnovers. First time they said in NBA history. But his supporting cast is getting points. It's driving to the hole. The lane is like a freeway right now to the hole for the Pacers against the Knicks. I think I could get a layup. Okay? So, we must see. You know, these game 5s is going to be crucial for everyone in hockey and in the NBA. Carolina hasn't won a game. They've what was it, 8 years? It took them to win a game in a conference finals, or was it 15 years? It took them to win a game in the conference final. They finally won one, but they're on the verge of elimination also. Dallas, they battled last year against the Oilers, and they're back in the same boat. Can the Oilers close them out. Then you'll have that hockey rematch. Canada against the United States once again. Remember, Canada won against the United States in that, what they had, that Frozen Four or the Four Nations and all that, and Canada beat the United States. This will be it all over again if Canada gets there again with the Oilers and if the Panthers get there to defend their crown. We will see. What's next? Who is going to come out of all these game fives, these 3-1 deficits? Can someone force a game 6? Can someone force a game 6? Can the Knicks win at home? That's the question. Can the Knicks win at home? Can Minnesota win on the road? Will Anthony make enough shots to carry them over OKC at home? OKC is at home, and they play well at home. They get off at big starts at home. Everyone's comfortable at home. Can they make them uncomfortable at home? Can the Knicks make themselves comfortable at home? They needed that game against Boston at home not to go back to Boston for a game 7, and they won at home. Can they do it again? And these playoff run for the Pacers, they had ended every series at game 5. Beat the Bucks in 5. Beat the Pacers in 5. Will they beat New York in 5? That's the question. And if OKC, when they get a little rest, they'd be one of the youngest teams going to the finals. And this debate about the face of the NBA, I think all the young guys are faces of the NBA because there's no true superpower team to say this guy is the face of the NBA. When it was Magic against Bird, you had them East Coast, West Coast, Bird and Magic. You had that. Then Detroit came in, the little bad boys had their little run. Then Mike took over. And Mike had that run. Then when he was out for the 2 years, Houston had that run, but they wasn't the dream and all that. They wasn't the face of the NBA, but it was just they were the most consistent team at that time until Jordan came back. Then Jordan took it back. And after they left, they've been searching ever since. You know, Kobe and Shaq had it for a while when they won 3 in a row. Then LeBron had it when he kept on going to the finals but losing. There was no true face. Then even Steph stepped up for a minute, but it hasn't really been a face of the NBA really since Jordan. So stop it, all y'all so-called experts. Let's see what happens going forward. Let these guys just play their game. And we will see what happens going forward and what happens next. Game 5, we will determine who will win. Peace. Holla at you. Don't forget to hit the button, give me a like, thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Thank you very much.